They're going to ride this running back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He might want another play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Cardinal come to the line, needing a few inches to move the sticks. Fighting off the defender. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. Back to pass, it's Warren. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab, it's Ford. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Ford. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Got his man on the right. And fired the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success. Now,
maybe some room here. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Touchdown, Cardinal! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Scott. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Bailey. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm. And that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. The run inside, it's Ford, and he's knocked down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield, it's all. Stanford holding the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
7, NC State, 0.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Warren. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And This guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Using his legs, it's Scott. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down. The 40, the 30, the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Making side adjustments here. Scanning the field, it's Warren. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. On the ground, it's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, all right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Bailey. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. On target over the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, I know he makes it look easy, but trust me, it's not. For him to run the post route like that and then locate the ball in the air, out-jump a defender on a 50-50 ball, and have the hand strength to reel that one in, that is impressive.
North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll try the run. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. He now has 91 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Lets it fly. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field with the windows closed so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. To be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hall. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Man, I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. He's there to make the stop.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down.
Here we go. Ready? 1, go.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Stanford at the line on 1st down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Quarterback keeper. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Trying to make magic with his feet.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
And we're not used to seeing this from this offense. This offense usually clips at a really high level on 3rd down. They execute well. Tip your cap to the defense. They won that battle.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running inside, it's Scott. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with the Washington State Cougars taking on the number 19 team, the Boise State Broncos. And it's Washington State in an absolute fistfight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Takes the easy one to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll off one deep down the left side. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Warren. Makes the catch. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes...
Turning it on. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Stanford quickly to the line. Trying to run, it's Ford. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The run inside. It's Ford. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. He caught it. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Really nice job there at the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
Went right back to him, and again he is denied. It's 3rd and goal.
Never getting stopped on that 2nd down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Touchdown, Cardinal! With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Mack. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. See what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Scott. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a crease to the left. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Working that left side now. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
And I feel like they kind of needed that play right here on 3rd down, man. They've kind of struggled. They've had to punt several times this football game. They've already dug themselves a hole. Maybe that will give them a little adrenaline shot. Maybe that can give them some momentum moving forward. They got to have something. They need a spark to get back.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it down the left side. Open spaces. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. One final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Warren. It's on target and complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Shaw. And they're able to get him down.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Complete on the comeback.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Still on his feet at the 45. All out of space. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run it. It's 4. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Keep it on the ground. Push down for the tackle. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Warren. Rushes on him. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
And I don't think people realize how fast windows close in sports, man. Like, it happens so fast. It looked like the QB thought he had some space, was going to go get the 1st down, but you got to love the speed of the defense, corralling him quickly and stopping him short of the 1st down.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play, but the defense came up big in a big moment.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of 1st downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. The handoff, keep working on that clock. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Fires quickly. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Takes the easy completion.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
Love the job by the defense there. They weren't fooled. 2nd and short. They thought pass was a possibility. They got to the QB. Let's see if they can do it again here on 3rd.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Irvin. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air, it's Warren. The screen, he can go. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the play fake. This time on target. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He's got him in the flat. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Touchdown, Stanford! They move on top here in the fourth.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
What a game. What a finish. Came down to one last play, and they get it done.
What a play to show up in that moment of the game and make that type of play. That type of individual effort is just magic, Dave.
No doubt. It's what you dream about, but those moments, you have to step up and make it, and big-time players like this come up and make a big-time play late in the game to get you the win.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.